everybody, welcome back to Bowfin Country. I am your host, your director, your guide, and your hero, Hank Veggian. I'll explain that last noun in a moment. In the meantime, I'm going to set up this video. It's a recap of the Central Carolina Kayak Fishing CCKF Raleigh Rumble. It's an annual event held at the small urban lakes in the Raleigh, North Carolina area. 5 lakes: Beaver Dam, Johnson, Raleigh, Crabtree, and Wheeler. Those are the 5 lakes that are in play. Anglers can choose which lake they want to fish. I like fishing Lake Crabtree. This year, there's a pretty good Angler of the Year points race going on. I'm in the thick of it. I had the lead until this most recent event. I won my first 2 events, and then skunked in the 3rd event, and then had a mediocre showing in the 4th one. So I really needed a top 10 finish. Will Lambert missed the first event, but then he won 2 of the next 4, and he was in 5th in the other 2. So I have 2 wins and an 8th place finish after this weekend. He has 2 wins and 2 5th place finishes. He definitely has the advantage. He has taken the upper hand, and it's going to be a tough battle on the way out with 3 events remaining. It's a cliffhanger to be continued. I'll get to that in a moment. But in the meantime, here's a look at the standings as they currently are up on the CCKF website, July 17th, 2023. Welcome back. You can see there by those standings, I got my work cut out for me. He's got a 6-point lead. We have events to drop, but I need to recover some ground, and I need for him to have at least 1, maybe 2 bad events in the last 3. It's going to be tough. The dude's a hammer. Will is a former CKA Angler of the Year, so you know he knows how to fish out to the end of the season. So we'll see. In the meantime, like I said, it's going to be a cliffhanger. If you don't know your film history, then this sets things up. Cliffhanger, the phrase, comes from the rock formations in Fort Lee, New Jersey, where the film industry began in the United States at the beginning of the 20th century. So in the early 20th century, all the film studios were in New Jersey along the Palisades, the big cliffs along the Hudson River. Fox Film Corporation, Goldwyn was there, Eclair, Champion Studios, a whole bunch of important studios were there, and a lot of important silent films were made there. So I thought, cliffhanger. And also there's a personal connection because I was born there. So let me roll with it. So I gave this a silent film kind of look, complete with intertitles, and also a villain. So whereas I had a heroic day, struggled for about 4 hours, maybe 5 hours in the middle, and redeemed myself in the last hour by finally catching a limit. My arch rival, nemesis, frenemy, not for AOI, but just in general, is Joey Sullivan, and he makes an appearance here. I captured him on video. If you watch early in the morning, he comes across the bridge in disguise, and he stops and looks down at the lure. Busted on video. I saw you, Joey, caught red-handed. So every cliffhanger needs a hero. Every cliffhanger needs a villain. Enjoy this one. It's a short one. And check out this contrast to start it off. I went back and got the footage from last year's event where I could not get into the creek because there was a big floating pipe there, and the water was so low that the pipe was about this far out of the water. Rules say you can't go through there. This year the water was really high, and I paddled right over that pipe without touching it. It was perfect, and that's where I saved my season because I couldn't find a bite anywhere else on that lake, as I said, for a good 5 hours. So check out this interesting contrast and then proceed to the catch footage. All right, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll have a good update in a couple weeks after we fish at Jordan Lake.
laugh.